At the end of 1941, our Japanese Imperial forces continued to assault the port of Singapore. We currently have just under 7,000 troops on the ground, with limited supplies, fighting against the Allied defenders. The one thing the Allies are able to do is send up scores and scores of bomber and fighter aircraft to attack our convoys, shipping supplies and troops to and from Singapore. These attacks have seen a number of our cargo and our destroyer vessels being sunk, and the remaining ships crippled by damage and moving slowly. As a probing and distracting technique, our new submarine I-121 deployed from Cochin and took 50 of our special commandos down to the port of Pontianak. These 50 brave men are not only reconning the area, but are also testing out the defences of this base. There is no current port here, but there is a level 2 airfield, which in other circumstances would be good if we could capture and use as a strategic location to not only pester the Allied shipping in the Java Sea, but also to help protect our military and merchant vessels moving in the area. The time is 9:30 on January the 2nd, 1942. Our invasion force is slowly heading back to Cochin, desperately trying to survive the constant air raid attacks. Meanwhile, I-121 is beating a quick path towards the convoy, just in case the battleship group makes an appearance as well. Hi everyone, welcome back. Here we are, War on the Sea, Centrifugal Offensive, and yeah, things are a little bit bleak, I'll be honest. They are a little bit bleak. Here's our invasion force with our couple of destroyer escorts and this little this little tug here. I don't know, it's got a couple of machine guns on it, which puts up a bit of anti-aircraft fire. It was cheap. Seeing what it was, probably wasn't worth the money, to be fair. We have 2 troop ships, as you can see, both damaged, and we have a couple of merchant ships. The only ones remaining after our recent losses, as we've been heading to and from Singapore. In Singapore itself, we've got 6,765 troops on the ground currently, with only, half the supplies that they, probably less than that, quarter of the supplies that they need. You normally look to have at least, 2 supplies per troop, so they're coming up short, sadly. Ideally, we probably need to get some heavy cruisers over here to bombard the port and the defences to minimise the impact, but they're putting up a brave fight, which is all they can do at the moment. And down here, this is the 50 troops that we dropped off. There's only 30 left, but they're still putting up a good fight. Now I'm wondering if we can get whatever we can get back to Cochin, we'll load up with troops and we'll dump some more troops down here and Pontianak. So we can probably, if we could take that, then that would be huge, because they've got a level 2 airfield, and we can send out some aircraft down here over the Java Sea and basically hamper their ships as well. Keeps this base safe if we can patrol down here. What do we got over here in Palembang? That's a level 3 airfield, so again they would be good to take, just so we don't get constantly hit with air raids. Over in Singapore, they've got level 3 and a airfield and level 2 port. What do we got up here? That's a level 3 port and airfield. Oh, we've got lots of supplies up here. We maybe need to ship some of those supplies down. Yeah. Got lots of troops there, but not many supplies. And we've got half the troops here, but supplies. So the problem is, to move those supplies down here, you're going to have to come past this base, Balkin Papen, don't know how you pronounce that. Level 3 port and airfield, so they'll be constantly bombarded. You've got Makassara, again, no idea how you pronounce these. A level 2 airfield down here, another level 2 airfield. What about here? A level 3 airfield, and potentially this base here, a level 2 airfield and a level 3 base. level 3 port and airbase, level 2 airbase, level 3 port and air. So you can see if we were to ship troops down from here over here, then they would never make it. They would be picked off along the route. What we probably need to do is start another merchant fleet and maybe do a raid down to one of these areas and try and pick off some of these. Maybe if we can secure the bases on Borneo, it gives us a bit of an area to sort of strike out from, doesn't it? I read in some of the comments that because of the trouble that they were having with loss of ships, the Japanese used to run destroyers in fast, and obviously destroyers can't carry that many troops, but they can go fast, and they've got anti-aircraft guns, so that is a good option. If we had any money, that's a good option, but we don't have any command points to spend on new ships at this time. We do, however, have in one more turn, or one more day should I say, the Tone heavy cruiser, the Mogami heavy cruiser, the Fubuki destroyer, and the Nagara light cruiser coming back into service, so that will be good. Another 12 days until the Kamoi Muru merchant is available, and the Sendai light cruiser 22 days. Crikey. So last time out, yeah, we lost the merchant, the Fubuki destroyer, the Osaka Muru merchant, possibly that one. It might have been, was it these? It was just 3 we lost last time, I can't remember. But yes, things are looking bleak, and we're running out of money. We're running out of everything. We just need something to go our way and survive a little bit longer, and hopefully we can pull this back. At 9:55 that morning, 2 of our bombers who are out on patrol and spotting have come into conflict. Oh, yes, look, there's a whole cap coming after them. Twin engines, so they are probably Bristol Blenheim fighter variants. Yes, they are as well, they're twin engines. So there's 6 of them, 2 of us. Let's absolutely gun it and see if we can make sure there's no mountains or anything, and make sure we can hopefully outrun them to the outside the engagement zone. Meanwhile, there's actually a second pair of Helens in the area, and another group of Bristol Blenheim fighters. So these are now gunning it as well. The Blenheims are pretty close, and our tail gunners are woefully inaccurate. I think this Blenheim's going to get us. Unless we can continue to outrun them. Oh, something smoking back there. Is that a Blenheim? Oh, that is actually a smoking Blenheim. Okay. That's all well and good. Meantime, at the other pair, they are coming over the land now. Blenheim's in hot pursuit. Hopefully this isn't going to get much higher. Otherwise we may have to... No, I think we'll be okay. We'll skim the edge. Can we see the other fight? Oh god, they're getting close, are they? We've seen something in the trees he doesn't like, because... Please don't tell me he's firing at the aircraft, because that's going nowhere. But yeah, the other aircraft are over there somewhere. Out of visual range anyway. I think they're slowly closing on us. Can we get to the end? Oh no, we've lost one. The smoking Blenheim, they are faster than us. Oh, they got us. So, confirmation at the end of that. We had 4 aircraft in this fight. We lost 2 of them. 2 survived. 11 Bristol Blenheim fighters attacked us. We did actually get one. We did actually get one. That one I think we saw smoking. Obviously, he didn't make it back to base and crashed, which is quite something, I suppose. At 1:15 that afternoon, the convoy is making smoke and making evasive maneuvers. We've got an enemy air raid coming in once again to try and devastate our already devastated convoy. Okay, we got a flight of RAF Hurricanes. I guess something else is... Oh, look, there's loads of them coming in. Okay. So the Hurricanes are trying to soften up the troop ships. No, they're going for the supply ships then. I don't see the bombs splashing down. Oh, there they are. They were actually going for that one. My bad. Okay, more Hurricanes, more Buffaloes. There's a lot of fighters with bombs strapped under the wings coming in here. More splashes down in the water there. More splashes down there. Anti-aircraft is pretty feeble, and there's yet more aircraft coming in behind. Okay, one of our destroyers just got tagged. Let's have a look. How is you? Oh, bit of flooding there. Nothing much they can do. I think that's the bulk of the air raid over. Bit of minor damage here. The Kashimaru, but they're working that on the engineering side now. Confirmation then, no losses, damage across the board. 28 aircraft came up to attack, all fighters, dropping probably 2 50-pounders. Bit of minor damage, but nothing too much to worry about. An hour later, we are once again under attack from enemy air raids. Making evasive maneuvers, making smoke, all the good stuff that we tend to do. And hopefully there's nothing under the sea. We assume it's going to be an air raid, so that's what usually it is. Nothing else seen at the moment, but I'm sure they'll start calling them out very soon. Okay, it's wildebeest who are coming in to try and torpedo bomb. Now, if we shoot one of these down, remember we've got to be see where it goes, because we've got to be careful not to sail over the crash site, otherwise we may experience that bug once again. Anti-aircraft fire is coming up. And they're going for our merchant ships in the middle, by the looks of it. Already one of them's smoking. I don't mind if they crash behind the fleet or the convoy. But just not amongst it, because that could be an absolute pain. That is absolutely. I think there's another flight, and there's going to be a loss of these aircraft. This is going to be very challenging. Splashes in the water. Right, we're going to try and straighten this one up. Oh my god, where's the torpedoes? Here they come. God. This is going to be a challenge to try and... Come on. Hold her steady. Okay. She's safe, right, but there's numerous flights dropping torpedoes. Okay, they fired torpedoes at this little thing and easily dodged them, thank heavens for that. Okay, so we seem to have got away with that one. It's just confirmation then. 8 wildebeest torpedo bombers attacked us. No losses on their side, but also no losses and no hits from their torpedoes on our side. At 4 PM, a flight of 3 Helens has potentially spotted some enemy aircraft, so they are diving, speeding up, and they're going to make a run for it as best they can. Hopefully it's nothing too swift so they don't get caught up, but nothing's showing up yet. Oh, it's the Curtiss Wright 21s, CW21s. Oh yeah, okay, they're coming in. We've got oh wow, how many are them? There's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them against our 3 bombers. Yeah, this may not end terribly well. Okay, then we're not going to outrun them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to peel one of these aircraft off, and hopefully they will pull the fighters with us. No. Okay, well, you sail off in that direction if no one wants to come with you. That's fair enough. We'll do the same with this one then. We'll peel this one off in the opposite direction. And we'll try and split these enemy fighters up. If they're just going to go off the lead flight, then that's one thing, but no, they're coming after him. Are they coming after us? He looks like he is. Yes. Okay. We've managed to drag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe all of them on our tail, which is we'll give the other two aircraft a chance to survive. And indeed, you can hear the guns still going off, but we were able to retreat. All 3 aircraft surviving because the other 2 were able to get away thanks to the brave heroics of this aircrew. So there's only 7 CWs after us. I just thought I counted 8, but okay. There we go. That was a bit of a small win, wasn't it? How long that'll last, who knows, but... And at 4:10, another air raid incoming to our poor, beleaguered convoy now. Evasive maneuvers speeding up and smoke all being engaged, as you can see. We'll wait to see who this next air raid is comprised of. Okay, it's Buffaloes coming in. No bombs, so they are obviously coming back from a cap, and they've decided to strafe. Any more? Oh, there's more aircraft behind them. Probably, maybe more Buffaloes, is it? And they're strafing, by the looks of it, the troop ship. More coming in, 2 more flights coming in. I don't know if these are going after the other transport. There's not much they can do. Put a bit of token defense. Oh, they're not going for that one. I thought they were going for that one. Who are you going for then? I'm sure the others are probably going for the troop ship again. They're going for the destroyer. Oh, they're going for the destroyer. Okay. Oh, doing terrible damage to... Oh, at least we got one. Instant revenge. Okay, we got some damage. Fire breaking out around the main gun. Crews on that to repair. Okay, the initial fire has been put out from the main gun, but it's actually spread to, unfortunately, the magazine. Crews are working on that now, but if that goes up, then we've lost another ship. Number 31 destroyer will be no more, and probably a very big bang. Okay, fire out on the magazine and in the general area, which is good. Oh, and the main gun's got another 41 seconds of repair to get that fully functional, and we are good. This ship is saved. Happy days. So, confirmation, a little bit more damage, but we were able to save all the ships, and we did shoot down one of the enemy fighters, which is nice. Small victory. Now, at 4 o'clock on January the 22nd, you will notice we have 80 command points. That is because the ships that were ready to be repaired, rather than actually giving us the ships back, they've given us the command points back, so we can buy the ships back fresh, as it were. But it also gives us the option to not buy the same ships and maybe think about something else. So we could potentially... What have we got there? Freeport. Okay. So we do have troops and supplies here. 300. We need 300 engineering. Let's have a look. We've got the Nels, we've got the Nates. So what I might do, when it comes to the engineering and fuel, I'm going to let that uptick on this side. So if we get 300, if we can get that up to a level 4, then... Oh, I don't know actually, because this is a level 3, and we get fighters, Helens and Nels on the here. On this one, we've got a level 3 airbase, and we're getting Nates, which are rubbish, and Nels, which are pretty good. That's interesting. But anyway, we were going to look at ships, weren't we? We've got level 5 port here in Kirchin. So, do I wait until whatever this is, remains of this force, gets back to base? Because we need to have a merchant fleet, but we also need to have some military vessels. So, the light cruiser, I might ignore getting a light cruiser, and we might just get destroyers instead, because I'm hopeful if we can hit that battleship, the King George V battleship, with our torpedo bombers. We haven't seen that for a while. I'm sure that'll pop up now that I've said that. We may not at the moment need that much in the way of heavy vessels. I may get the heavy cruisers back. We had a Tonei, don't we, which is 28, and a Megami, which is 26. So that would be 50, which would leave 30. Well, it's slightly over 50 actually, isn't it? If we got 2 Megamis, that would be 52, which would leave us 28 points, which maybe just 1 heavy cruiser then, and then some destroyers. How much are the destroyers? 7. Find out which one's good at anti-aircraft. Well, that one looks pretty good. Oh, it's not available. Typical. It's typical. It's not available. I think all the anti-aircraft fires quite close around, isn't it? But it doesn't. It just 9th of January, which is not too. It's only a week. Well, I say a week away. A week in this game will be almost a death sentence. So, if we have a look, that's got. So we're probably looking at the Mizuki. They look pretty good. They're 7, so we could potentially get some of those. The Fubukis, again, they also look pretty good. They're 9. We should get a couple of those, and then we're looking at merchant ships, aren't we? 44 for this thing. What is this? We keep looking at this, and I keep thinking that's expensive. What's it got? It's got 6 guns. Okay, it's an armed transport with depth charges, anti-aircraft guns, sonar, and 10% torpedo defense. And it's got 12 Jake medium bombers. This is an interesting aircraft. An interesting ship with aircraft on board. 44. That is the Shinshu Maru class merchant. That is. Well, I can see the benefits of it, depending on how quick it is. 20 knots. Okay, that's an interesting ship. It's probably not going to be what we want, but we are probably going to be looking at something like one of these, which is 7, Osaka, which is 6, and the troop ships, which are 12. Okay, so let's wait a moment. Wait for this, see what we can get back, because I want to send a raiding party down here. We've lost the troops. Those brave 50 have sadly perished, but they have given us inspiration to keep the fight up over here. We're down to 6,000 troops over here, and just under 3,000 supplies as well. Maybe if we had a heavy cruiser we can go and bombard that, but again, running through this tight, they'll be open to a lot of aircraft raids and stuff, won't they? So destroyers may be the way to go. And at 20 minutes past 5 in the evening, the dying lights, the sun is going over the horizon, as you can see. One last air raid, it would seem, before hopefully the safety of the dark should keep this convoy, well, out of the danger zone. But we've got some what looks to be twin-engined bombers coming, so they're probably Blenheims or those Martin bombers. Don't see them as yet, but I'm sure they're going to put all. I suppose we could scope lower just in case they are torpedo bombers or something. Don't see anything. Evasive maneuvers, smoke. Usual stuff already happening. Okay, yes, indeed we do have Martins coming to bomb. Bomb bay doors open. You can see the smoke ahead of them. They seem to be going for the tail end, which could be that little ship with the couple of machine guns on. I think there's another flight gone somewhere. I can't see it in the dark. Oh, there they are over there. They're going for the front of the column. Okay, they seem to be going for this little thing, which I don't care really. Only cost me 2 command points if they hit it. Got away with that one. The other flight, however, we're going for this one, and that took a bit of a hit. Let's have a look. What's the damage? Fire and flooding. Crew's working on that right now. Any damage to the little one? Yes, it was actually. That may sink, but let's say no real loss. I don't know. Let's try and keep it. But you know, I'd rather they go for that than one of my other ships. Okay, the fire is spreading. Hopefully we'll have got that one's fixed. Moving on to that one. 2 seconds for that one. Get that fixed. Okay. Repairs completed on our little LS1. Good stuff. It always looks like it's sinking, but it's still with us. Okay, a little while later, fires are out, and they're now currently working on a bit of the flooding and restoring the integrity to the hull. So that's going to take a little bit of time, but yeah, we seem to have survived that one, and hopefully we can get these boys out of the danger zone under the cover of night. Confirmation then. More damage to our ships. One of them's critical now. Don't even think that was the one that had been hit, was it? Or maybe I just didn't spot it from last time. 8 aircraft attacked, no losses. And under the cover of darkness, there's an attack going on. We're doing evasive maneuvers. It's got to be a submarine. Aircraft won't be up in this condition. Keep an eye out for torpedoes. There's a sub lining us up somewhere. I think that's the LS2. That's not a submarine. Don't worry. I thought for a moment that I thought that was something, but I don't know. I can't see anything yet. Okay, this is really quite nerve-wracking. It's been some time now. We're not allowed to leave the engagement, so there's stuff here, but they haven't given their location away. We can't see the bubbles from any torpedoes. Let's continue. Wait, no, it's just, sorry, it's just the light catching the flag. I saw something white over here, but no. It is all that's dark in the water. But yeah, one thing's become apparent. This destroyer back here is yeah, she took some damage to one of her propellers, so and she's not particularly quick. Oh, torpedoes in the water! Torpedoes in the water! Heading for that ship there. Right, let's turn to go and face whatever's fired them. In the meantime, we'll take control of the target ship and see if we can straighten up and avoid these torpedoes. We seem to be making a good job of getting right in the way here. Right, need a bit of speed. Then as they come through, we'll try and dodge around. Yeah. We're away. Good stuff, right. Torpedoes dodged. Ships behind are evading as well. Right, let's see if we can find this sucker. Let's get her piloting away from the area. Here we are now. We don't have sonar, so it's going to be a challenge. Oh, is that ship in danger? No, it's that one there, wasn't it? They should be fine then. Okay, so torpedoes would have emanated from here somewhere. Let's head that way. There's the ship, so they'd have come out over here. So without any sonar or hydrophones, we may find it a bit of a challenge to identify the... No, we've found her. Must have spotted the snorkel or something. Right, break formation. Target that. Let's head to that location quick smart. Okay. Sticking our head under the water. Look who we found! This is just by pure luck we've managed to spot her. We're going to sail right over her. This is a little bit cheat code, but we'll go for it. She's actually gunning it. We're doing about 16 knots, and we're not exactly closing on her too fast. Oh! Sub has blown its ballast. It must have taken some damage, even though they seem to be going a little bit deep. Depth charges, more coming in. I'm not sure if they're doing any. Must be doing some sort of damage. More depth charges coming in. This one looks on target. Oh, she blew ballast, but she's sinking. She's gone. Good stuff. Confirmation then. We were able to avoid the torpedo attack. And CH-13 claims her first kill. A submarine for 1,650 tons and 1 command point gained. Woohoo! 1 command point for sinking the sub. That seems a little harsh. But that's all good work. Thankfully it's not our sub. Our sub is shadowing the convoy just in case the battleship turns up, so we can attack with the battleship. Attack the battleship with the submarine. But okay, it's 5 AM. It's not going to be long before another hour until the enemy aircraft can get in the sky. We're not, because of the damage, we're not making any like the distance I hoped we would. But let's see how we get on. Just before 11 AM on the 3rd of January, the invasion convoy is once again emitting smoke, evasive manoeuvres, waiting for another enemy air raid to come in and batter us for the umpteenth time. Okay, so far it seems to be... what we've got back there, Blenheims. These are fighter Blenheims. You can see the gun pod underneath the chassis there. I don't know, we've got a flight of 4 coming in behind. Maybe they're more fighter Blenheims coming in to do some strafe runs. Now these have got, say, a gun pod of 4 303s, and they've got another 303 in the wing. It's the troop ship it's going for. Further back, yes, there's a flight of 4 more of them coming in, doing some strafing runs into the bleakness of the smoke. Nothing else, they might get a bit of lung damage, I suppose. Who are they going for? It's the troop ship. One of them's smoking. That was a lot of a lot of metal hitting that ship then. Confirmation then. A little bit more damage. 6 aircraft attacked. We survived. And at 3:30 that afternoon, further air raids coming in onto our convoy. These poor flighters. Their mental health, their stress they must be going through to be under constant bombardment from air and sea Must be really starting to tell on some of these crew members now. They are, goodness me, this is a real test of will. To survive this constant menacing attacks without rest. Put these guys in for a medal for sure if they make it back. Put them in if they don't as well. Okay, flights of Hurricanes coming in. Something else behind it as well. There's probably another flight. Oh, it's more. Oh, there's a lot of aircraft coming in. Coming in for our troop ship, dropping what I guess are external fuel tanks and strafing the aircraft. Another flight coming in. Well, I'm glad they are external fuel tanks and not bombs. Oh, lots of hits. Oof. And we've got 2 Hurricanes coming out wide to attack our little LS-1. No! Can't even see the guns. No damage to LS1. No damage. No damage. Minor bit of damage to engineering and the prop on the troop ship. Damage down the port side of this ship. We'll get that repaired. Nothing terrible. And another ordeal survived. Meantime, as we're fixing up our ships, we've got a little spotter plane coming in. Now, I wonder if this is from the battleship. Be interesting if we maybe tailed this. We've got an aircraft in the area, and we can follow that back down to the battleship. I'll keep an eye on this as far as we can observe it, see which direction it goes, and maybe send the submarine down into the general direction, hoping the aircraft is returning to the ship and not the other way around. It's just leaving, but it seems to be coming in from behind us. Confirmation then: 15 aircraft attacked, well, 14 aircraft, and this spotter plane is attacked. A bit more damage done to each ship, but we're still going. Just right. So here's that spotter plane there. Can we see which way he's going? He's going that way. Let's send. It's gone a little bit crazy. Let's send you down that way to see if there happens to be a battleship that way. See if we run into anything interesting. And at 8:40 in the morning, one of our Helens is up. Potential enemy aircraft in the area, but also in the area is I-121, and there is a flight of something coming in. Oh crap! Dive, dive, dive! We've got orders to dive. Come on, let's go. Dive. Oh, it's taking too long. Oh, there's 2 flights. Can we start making some evasive maneuvers as well? This is not good. This is not good. Finally, we're diving. Is it going to be too late? Bombs dropped. Harder port. And we've got catastrophic damage. Yeah, we may need to. Can we service the boat? Emergency blow. Otherwise, I don't think we're going to get back up. Rudder midships. No, I can't lose my only submarine. I've only just got a. God, we've got fires throughout the ship. This is not good. Okay, the fire's out. Let's get work there. We've lost the nose section. Basically, it's been destroyed. So, you know, you can see we've just about got the stern sort of float, the rudder's just about touching the water, so it just about steer the ship, but we're going to have to limp back like this, and that could be suicide for us. But we're just about alive. This has not been a good day. Right, with water being pumped out of the section here, you can see we're looking a little bit better. We're not quite so nose under, still not best. With the front torpedo room being pretty much destroyed, that's been locked off. We're now just doing some final repairs to the section here of the internal hull. But yeah, she's got to return to port. I wonder if it's because we followed that spotter plane. We're getting close to where the battleship was, but with our forward torpedo room destroyed, we need to head back. But I think we know roughly where the battleship group is. Got a little bit too close, I guess. Confirmation then, heavy damage and moderate flooding to I-121. 8 aircraft attacked, and well, we just about survived. It's coming up to 9 AM on the 4th of January. Let's get I-121 heading straight back for base and repairs quick as you can. Meantime, the invasion force is within sight of home waters, so that's some small mercy. We've taken a hell of a beating. We're just getting beating after beating after beating at the moment, but we're still alive. Mostly battered, but we are still fighting. We have 5,500 just under troops fighting still in Singapore. Nothing there. Those 50 brave men have perished. But yeah, if we can get our sub back for repair and this group back for repair, we've got 81 points to spend. And we'll get some destroyers, I think, as another aircraft has been spotted. Fighters chasing our Helens. We're going to leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.